So Blair Cobbs comes out and unleashes on Errol Spence Jr. and says the reason why, he's the he's scared of Terrence Crawford. Pretty much, he said Errol Spence is scared of Terrence Crawford, and his own, everything that has been going through is karma, pretty much, and he's causing that. He's bringing that on himself as alcoholism, and he brought that on himself, man. And man, boy, today I'm gonna have a field day watching all of the pro Spence channels. Just throw a hissy fit, man. Just go look, scour it on YouTube, and you'll see it. You're gonna see tons of them, all of them, and I'm gonna just laugh at it because listen, that's Blair Cobb's opinion, and this is the same Blair Cobbs that also went in on Terrence Crawford. So it's not like he's being biased towards Errol Spence. He's actually had some choice words for Bud as well. As far as that goes, he's right. The car accident, which Errol Spence keeps harping on, this was what, 2-3 years ago. He keeps bringing up the car accident. I'm like, bro, why the fuck does he keep talking about this car accident? Let that shit go. It's over. You survived. Stop rehashing. And he's using the car accident to gain sympathy for some reason, in case he gets slept or crunched or whatever. Oh, the car accident brought back some pains or whatever the fuck. Leave it alone. Stop bringing it up, man. Stay up. So you're milking it too much now. But everybody's gonna be mad at Blair Cobbs for speaking his opinion when it was truth. You are responsible for your own actions. Nobody told you to get behind the wheel and drink. And a lot of people don't talk about that part. They wanted to show sympathy for him for getting in the accident, but don't want to criticize him and flame him for getting behind the wheel drinking. How dangerous that is. Not only for himself, but other people around him could have died, bro. Other people could have. I think a lot of why I go into Errol Spence too is shit like that. I can't respect that. And I said that, man, because my little cousin, he got killed by a drunk driver. And he was 15 years old, got hit off his bike. And she never stopped. She kept going. They eventually caught her. But that bothers me to this day. And that's like, just drinking is irresponsible behind the wheel, bro. I don't even drink. I don't drink at all. And it's very irresponsible to get behind the wheel. I think people that kill people behind the wheel, I think they should be executed on the spot. I don't believe in no trial, no none of that. You catch him drinking on the scene, and you catch him later when he flee. You know it's him. You have every bit of evidence it was him from cameras and all that. No, there's no time to go to trial or he get convicted. You send him away for 20 years. No, get rid of him. Get rid of him. To me, when you do stuff like that, you're in the same boat as a child rapist, child molester. Like right there, a rapist, period. Go in that same category, So that's very disrespectful because that's showing disregard for human life. I don't hear them channels. They never said nothing about that part. All they kept preaching was Errol get better. Okay, you centering all this around Errol, but you're not thinking about the other lives that could have been lost. Oh, but nobody did. Nobody, you saying could have, but it didn't happen. It don't matter because when you keep coddling somebody, it's like a child, right? When somebody, your kid steal a bag of chips out of the store, right? And he gets punished for, and then the person, he stole the chips, and then the store owner slaps his knuckles for stealing the chips. And then you immediately go to the store owner and blame the store owner instead of punishing your child and realizing, if you didn't steal those chips, that wouldn't have happened. Now, I'm not condoning somebody hitting on your kid. I'm just using that as an example. What you're doing is you're promoting bad behavior. Every time you let somebody off the hook, when they keep doing fucking bad shit, you keep letting them off the hook, they're going to keep doing it eventually over and over again. So don't be surprised later on you see him behind the wheel drinking again, because what he was getting from it was he was getting all these praises for him being hurt and getting surgery and everybody wishing him well. And he like, oh, it's all about me. It's all about me. It's all about me. And I guarantee you somebody else would have got killed or hurt You wouldn't heard nobody really talking about that, harping on that as much as him. Why? Because he's a celebrity, and everybody is more focused on him living than the person he just killed, and then that promotes bad behavior. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. So I can't get behind stuff like that. So he lost cool points with me with that accident. And it's not really just about the way he'd been moving out here. It's not just about that. It was that accident and that yellow beezy thing. I can't let those go. But it's definitely the accident because that hit home for me. You don't get behind the wheel, and it's no excuse. I don't want to hear about no personal demons, bro. If you got personal demons and you drinking, tell one of your boys to drive you home, bro. You know how to put the key in the ignition. You know how to open your door. You know where the gas pedal and the brake pedal is at. I don't want to hear nothing about no personal demons. You know exactly what you're doing. So you know that you ain't supposed to be behind that wheel. So you tell somebody, yo, bro, I'm not feeling too good. Drive me home. Somebody that's sober. You know what I'm saying? It's when are we gonna take personal responsibility? I never heard Errol come out and say, "Yo, I apologize for the accident, man. I could have hurt somebody innocent, and luckily nobody else was hurt." Maybe he did. If he did, show me an interview where he said that, and then I'll eat crow. I haven't seen it, but Blair Cobbs is 100% right. Whether you think he's cloud chasing or not, it is what it is. You can say whatever you want, but personal responsibility is big with me. You know, and these fanboys and these aerosexuals, they promote bad behavior when they don't fucking spank and wag the finger at the person that they like for doing foul shit like that, knowing the consequences behind that. I've yet to see anybody, I don't care if it's a certain boxing community or if it's a pro Spence channel, none of them got in Errol's ass for that shit. None. But anyway, shout out to Blair Cobbs for keeping it all the way real. Blair the Flair, baby. It's just Rebel Life Boxing, and I'm out.